Hi everybody, Merry Christmas from a special location. Back with the Liberty Moving podcast. Haven't done too many recently, but I figured it's Christmas, so why the hell not? I like to get out on the big days and talk a little bit. I have absolutely nothing to say, famous last words, but I just want to. I got my gloves on today. I'm not sure how to. These are supposed to work. Probably won't. Well, in any event, I'm at Cazenovia Park, where it all began, and I'm standing on the spot. I'm not a hunter and I'm not a fisherman, but I'm standing on the spot where I caught the only fish I ever caught in my whole life. I don't know why I did it. I can't even remember what the point was or how I did it, but I caught a fish that was about 4 inches long off the bridge at Cazenovia Park. Oh, this thing does rotate. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, that it's the bridge at Cazenovia Park. My publishing company's named after Cazenovia Park, Cazenovia Books. Sorry, it's been a few weeks since there we go. I grew up in this park. I lived, I don't know, a mile away, max, and we'd go over in the summer or on weekends. And the Cazenovia Golf Course, we'd fish golf balls out of the creek, sell it to the golfers, go up and buy a Pepsi. So if you were able to do that, that was heaven. A lot simpler time, frankly a lot better time. So I'm just going to walk along here and enjoy the old neighborhood. I don't get back too often, and probably even less frequently in the future. Hint, hint. So what the hell is going on? I saw a little bit of the midnight mass. We went to St. Rose Mass at 10. It's very nice. And then we watched the midnight mass from that Catholic mega church called St. Peter's. Yeah, I think the Catholics originated a lot of stuff, including the mega church. They got some big churches. I just drove by the Basilica, where my dearly departed parents were married in 1941. Trying to figure out how to use this. I might have to take my gloves off. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm going to take my damn glove off. The quality of this production is more important than the warmth of my hands. So I'm not going to be very long today. I really just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And it's been a tough year. You know, we've had some good days with the relatives. It's quiet today because people are traveling. Very tough year for the country. It's been a lot of nihilistic violence, and I know that quote from Isaiah referred to the Prince of Peace. It's like, wow, we really have to recapture the concept of peace, because there's so much nihilistic violence in this world, and I don't necessarily have all the answers. I have some of the answers, absolutely, and that's why I'm running for chair of the Libertarian Party, to get those answers out there. I don't know if I'm going to win or not, but people are listening. You know, people are sort of listening to what I'm saying. That was the whole point of running. I never dreamed I was going to be chair of the Libertarian Party, even though I've been in politics for 55 years. But I said, you know, it's a way to make people listen to some of the ideas I have. And the concept of peace, to me, this is the essence of libertarianism. And I said in the debate the other day, we have the best political idea in human history, liberty, and it's the worst marketed idea of all time, because we get 1% of the vote. 99% of the people who vote are voting against liberty. it's just mind-boggling. What are they voting for? I mean, what are the other ideas? I've gone through them. What are the ideas that compete with liberty in the political marketplace? Equality. That's like the stupidest idea of all time. I'm not going to prove that to you. And I'm not talking about equality of, equal protection of the laws. There's really no such thing as that anyway. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, it's like, everybody's got to be equal. It's like, I've gone through this a million times, and I'm not going to go through the equality argument. I'm just saying, like protectionism, equality is a stupid idea, okay? Yeah, I'm getting right in your face. I've explained why a million times. I got a better idea than equality. How about everybody appreciate that they are an absolutely unique individual, unlike anyone else. And the biggest insult that you can make to God and your parents is to try to be like other people. It's like, why the fuck would you stoop to that level? You're unique. So we lose out to equality. What are the other ideas? Peace. Oh yeah, the government, the most violent organization in society, is going to make it peaceful. Are you serious? You know how many wars the United States has been in since 1776? It's like constant war. And it don't stop crime. They manufacture criminals. Why the hell are we losing out to the competition for peace? In fact, as I pointed out, what is peace? Peace and liberty are the same thing. There's no such thing as they're the same thing. I'm not gonna go into it. I wrote a book about it. It's in the logo of libertymovement.org, which I hope, by the way, the Libertarian Party adopts that logo. Perfectly willing to have that happen. Liberty's peace. Why are we losing out to that? Harmony? No, the government doesn't. We're all at each other's throats now. We're all at each other's throats. We're not a nation anymore. We're about 8 different tribes fighting each other constantly. It's tiring. It's boring. Government doesn't promote harmony. Government promotes conflict intrinsically. If I'm chair of the Libertarian Party, we're going to teach this stuff. It's all going to be, this stuff isn't that complicated. It's complicated to figure it out, but once you figure it out, you could put it on the back of a business card. It's an elevator pitch. If you got a relatively tall building, I can explain to you the right to bear arms between the 2nd and 20th floors. Yes, it took me 40 years to figure it out, but once you figure it out, it's simple. That's what we're going to do. What are these other ideas we're losing? Infrastructure. What do you mean infrastructure? Government sucks at infrastructure. It just sucks at everything. So I'm not going to go through the whole list. There's really only 10 ideas that liberty competes with, and they're all bad, and government doesn't do any of them well. Alleviating poverty. Government manufactures poverty. Why do you think everybody's broke? Because government takes or destroys 80% of your money and your wealth, directly or indirectly. It's unbelievable why it was up to me to figure this out. I'm writing a book about it. I'll get the stats out. But the Libertarian Party is going to have a bumper sticker. Government takes 80%. Let's get right in your face, everybody. We're going to remarket. We're going to rebrand. We're going to re-strategize. We're going to start winning if I'm elected chair. So I'm not sure if I have much more to say. I had a debate the other day. You can watch it on Rumble. I think it's on YouTube and Twitter. Three good guys. It was very civil. Nobody really attacked each other. We just have different visions. They have a vision of continuing to focus on electoral politics. And my vision is we have to broaden that out and expand it to direct action. And we need to remarket and rebrand our party. We need a new freaking logo. We need a Libertarian Hall of Fame. We need an international strategy conference. So these are the ideas I'm putting out. I'm not going to run against anybody. I'm running for my ideas. And they're clearly explained. I just published my debate notes. Unprecedented. It's like Sean McDermott giving his playbook to the other team in the Super Bowl this year when we go to the Super Bowl and say, here's my playbook. Well, it's kind of like what I did. I say, here's my playbook. What are you going to do about it? It's all true. Everything I said in there, it's a bunch of facts and figures and some logical conclusions. What are they going to do? I have nothing to hide. My whole debate playbook. Wasn't there a dispute years ago where somebody stole somebody's playbook, or somebody, was it Donna? I don't want to mention her name because I don't want to get sued. Donna, somebody, you know who I'm talking about, tipped off Hillary Clinton. It's like, I've given away my whole debate playbook. I have nothing to hide. It's all transparent. Going by the little waterfalls at Cazenovia Books. Mercy Hospital's over on my left. It's a beautiful park. It really is. So I have my program on 3 pages. I'm probably going to add a 4th page. Everybody will know by the convention in Grand Rapids exactly what my platform is. I have nothing to hide. And I actually, if you disagree with my ideas, please vote against me. I don't want to get elected chair and then have everybody saying, well, gee, Jim, you never told us you were going to do that. No, we don't like those ideas. If you don't like my ideas, vote against me, because I have other things to do in my life. I'm 68 years old. I have a lot of other things to do. I have 7 unwritten books. I'm putting off other projects to do this because, frankly, in my judgment, this is the most important thing to do. And so I published those debate notes, and it's not just for libertarians. I want Trump people to read the debate notes. I want you to understand how politics is rigged. I listed 11 different ways. I don't think I ever did that checklist before. Read how politics is rigged. And that's why Trump's not really making a dent into anything. And even MAGA needs to use new tactics. MAGA is welcome to use direct citizen action if they want to. And then, for people who think that, I get this pushback all the time, Trump's done a few things here, everything's going well. No, not everything's going well. So I put 10 statistics from 1971, when the Libertarian Party was founded, comparing them to 2025. 10 different areas. I can't remember all of them. Daycare. We have 6 times more kids being dumped into daycare because people can't afford to have one person working anymore. And that's not any particular person's fault. It's the system's fault. It's both parties. It's progressivism, the ideology of big government. Overdoses are up. Frankly, overdoses are up so high from 71. As a statistician, I'd like, are you sure that's true? Are you sure that's true? I take Grok at its word. It's a bigger computer than I have. The affordability of a home is in there. That's doubled the expense. There's a formula for how they do it. I won't go into that. So look at all those statistics on social pathologies in my memo. Tinkering's not going to work. Reformism doesn't work. Reformism is actually bad. There's a term accelerationist. I wouldn't say I'm an accelerationist, but I would say that I'm going over let's see if I can get the view of the falls here. The beautiful Cazenovia Falls. I'm not an accelerationist, but I do know that if you, like Ronald Reagan, as an example. The progressive state, I guess I'll go this way along the falls. The progressive state of America was crumbling in the 70s. It was crumbling. 74 was the beginning of the downfall. Oh, somebody's screaming out of a car. Stay classy, my friends, stay classy. And it was all falling apart. And guess who saved it? Guess who saved the progressive big government regime that we suffer under today? It was Ronald fucking Reagan. Ronald Reagan. He was a safety valve. He crowded out other efforts at reform. This is what's pissing me off about Trump at this point. I gave Trump plenty of chances. I gave him a lot of ideas, directly or indirectly. He didn't get the job done. Now, he's just crowding out better answers. He's crowding us out. This is a really important thing to understand. Reformism doesn't work. Tinkering doesn't work. They just crowd out better answers, and the libertarians have the better fucking answers. We're not some fringe outgrowth of an Ayn Rand cult of the 1960s that has never won an election. We created modern Western civilization. Yes. Well, I never heard that. It's because the fucking word libertarian wasn't used back then. Other people used different words. Read Progressivism a Primer. The 20 pillars of Western civilization that are good. We have a lot of bad pillars now, thanks to leftists and progressives. Free speech, free trade, free travel, the right to bear arms, the right of the people to revolt, and 15 other ideas. I'm not going to rattle them up. Habeas corpus. They used to be able to throw you in a fucking prison and throw away the key for 10 years. Now they can't do it. Libertarians didn't invent habeas corpus. It was older, but we have promoted it. And when Bill Clinton restricted habeas corpus after the Oklahoma City bombing, the only people who even cared were the libertarians. We were the only ones who cared. So, I hate to get off on a rant, but I think I got a note from my buddy. Oh, cool. Excellent. That's fabulous. I look forward to that. The house is still for sale. Had some interest. I got a broker working on it. We kind of suspended for the holidays, so that's great news. I appreciate that, Hank. So I'm going to let it go at that. I think I've said enough. Big plans for the lots of stuff planned for the new year. On New Year's Day itself, I will release the GOP scorecard, 3rd annual. This one's going to be the biggest one because this one will evaluate the Republicans after they've had control of Congress and the White House now for quite some time. And they have no excuses. And I can tell you, government got bigger in the last year. For the third year in a row, second year in a row, I'm sorry, because we had year one. That was the baseline. Actually, I think it might be 3. I'll figure all that out. But we're going to roll that out on a live stream on January 1st, gopscorecard.com. And with that, I'm going to get back to the car because my hands are freezing. This was the old baseball area where I think I played one season. I sucked in baseball. My son was a fabulous baseball player. Made up for my shortcomings. However, I'm going to brag a little bit way over yonder. I won the 13-year-old South Buffalo Catholic meet. In those days, there was a lot of schools. I won the 13-year-old dash, and we also won the relay. So that was the last thing I won in sports of any significance. So great memories here. Great park, Olmsted Park. I named my I named my publishing company after this park because I grew up in this park. It's called Cazenovia Books, and I've got 13 books online. So have a Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to shut the hell up, and I'll see y'all soon.